believe space is real?
No.
What would it take to convince you that it's real?
When that motherfucker take off, it's a motherfucker falling with a camera like they do me. Look at this thing go up there, y'all. And when they in space, they in the window saying, look at say what's up here, and they in space. Out here, they go like that. If they can't do that, they lying.
What's up, Narko gang? Welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed, you already know what to do with that like button, that subscribe button, hit that. Better be notified for everything that we dropped. Today video is about Charleston White talking about the space program with Artemis, pretty much saying that he don't believe that it's real and all of that. Y'all know how it go. With that being said, get to the content, Narko gang.
Have you seen the astronauts?
They lying. Yeah, y'all seen it. They ain't got no space shuttle riding on side of it recording it. They ain't got no drone they flying, showing us the outside footage of that motherfucker as they travel. They ain't got no camera in a satellite that's showing us that motherfucker just shot out. They ain't got nothing but some niggas in some capsules looking in the camera. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Do you believe space is real?
No. How did they call back in the 70s? Up to space. What phone rung up there? What phone rung up there?
I don't believe the moon landing is real, but I believe space is real.
I don't believe man have left God's the firmament that sits over earth. The man and the woman that was up there for what, almost a year last year that was stuck up there, where they at?
They were up there for like 4 months.
Longer, almost a year.
Yeah.
So what stories do they have to tell? Oh dang, man, I don't think they're going up there.
What would it take to convince you that it's real?
When that motherfucker take off, it's a motherfucker falling with a camera like they do me. Look at his ass go up there, y'all. And when they in space, they in the window saying, look at, say what's up, nigga? And they in space, say, here you go right there. If they can't do that, they lying. They can do your car like that when you bag up from space. They can show your car right there. So why they can't just show us something? They are everybody, you know, like Star Trek used to do. Star Trek used to show the outside of the galaxy, and while it was float. Nah, man. And then I think that's water. I think if you go up there, you come under there.
I think that's
water. A
water.
lot of people think that's the ocean. Space is the ocean.
I think if you go up there, you come from up under there. That's why everything lands in the water.
So you're pretty much saying we're the only people in existence. There's no other planets. So what is the sun? Where's the sun come from? The sun is the most powerful thing in the universe.
Yeah, it is. God created the sun. But this is what I'm saying. Who been up there?
I mean, it's astronauts that have stories that, you know, you could check in. They have interviews about it. They tell
I know
some
some penitentiaries got some good motherfucking stories. Sound good, believable, and everything. But good, they'll tell us anything.
So is the earth flat? Are you one of them type niggas?
No.
So it's round?
I don't know what it is. I just know when I fly, I see a oval existence when the plane do this and they do that. You should be able to see a cliff somewhere. This be look like it's a ball in the sky. So I be looking out the window trying to, I think people that's trying to figure out if the world flat or round, they miss out on a lot in life. I don't give a fuck if it be flat or round. I ain't going that far to find out. But just from my observations, the motherfucker look round in the sky. It look like we in the ball.
So at night, when you see the black stars in the sky, what is that?
I think that's a screen.
To me, look, he all mixed up, gang. Because you believe in the globe, but you believe there's no space. Then what's the globe if there's no space? The globe comes with the space theory. You know what I'm saying? Inside of a vacuum, all that, you get a sphere. Technically, the earth is not a globe, but since it's in a vacuum, you know what I'm saying? It makes it spherical, just like water, right? Water in space. Is water a globe? No, it's not a globe. Water is just water. Earth is just the same thing. If it wasn't in a vacuum or if it didn't have gravity influence making it what it is, it wouldn't be that. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to have space when you talk about if you believe in the globe. Now, all the other stuff is like flat earth theory. You know what I'm saying? The water above and water is below, and you know what I'm saying? He kind of got it mixed up. I ain't gonna care.
Into the short shit. Yeah, but I ain't had a telescope to look. I think that's a screen now. I think they can put anything up there.
Wow, you don't believe that is space? That's crazy.
But you believe in
my mind can't conceive it. Just like I don't.
So you definitely are one of them type of niggas. You have to really see it to believe it. Yeah. You can't be told anything.
I don't think heaven or hell is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all this shit made up. Space, heaven, hell, the abyss.
The abyss.
Because man have not been to the bottom of the ocean. He don't know what's up at the over that motherfucker. And you want me to believe he done been up there? Both pressures are the same. When you go out this atmosphere, it go to falling off, boom, 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 from what it says because of the heat, the ferment, same thing under that water. I don't believe them niggas died in the submarine. Y'all, homie, I think our technology should be able to show us everything that we have doubts about. Because they can show us everything we have doubts about. They releasing shit in their word with some black Madonnas.
What's the benefit of lying about space though? I don't see a benefit in lying to us about space.
To create a government agency to make money, that pays money. NASA is what really spies on the American population. So same reason we lied and said that we have weapons of mass destruction that was found over here, came with an attack and created a new entity called Homeland Security, FEMA. What you mean why?
Damn.
More power, more control. One world government.
So, okay, so aliens. You think aliens are real? I
think an octopus is an alien. I think a shellfish is an alien. Because that's what they look like they give us in the movies, the shit that's under the water.
So everything with you goes back to the ocean?
Goes back to the ocean. Goes back to the ocean. How we gonna go explore? So we ain't even explored all the space. We ain't even touched a portion of the ocean.
That's a fact.
So how can we create something to go way up there, nigga, that when it goes through, it's so goddamn hot, shit go to fall, boom, 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 and every time you go up there, something wrong, something happen. But if you go under there, you immediately, it's over with. And can't nobody go down there and go get the evidence. Don't nobody know if nigga Bin Laden was thrown in the river and it was the real him. We don't know if that Pete looking Epstein motherfucker playing on us in plain sight, that he really Epstein playing like he Tampa Bay Pete.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. Do you feel like that's really Epstein?
I know it is. Homie, our government is becoming that bold. They're becoming that bold because you have to realize they think the average person is either dumb or misinformed. That's what they rely on to stay in power for 30, 40 years. They don't rely on the informed voter, it's the misinformed, the uninformed. So of course they'll give us a bunch of shit. This news will give us this, this news will give us this, this news will give us this. We're in an information age, so everybody's giving information, but we don't know what's what because there's too much information out there. We just go pick what feels right, what sounds right, with no evidence and no proof. Man, listen, who know Pete? And where I ain't went to his house and got his family.
From the same city.
Same city. You think, come on, homie, they done had to come out and say it because he done been spotted once before. They done spotted him leaving the motherfucking jail. Listen, homie, if they can give us a list but not give us a list and give us a list and not give us a list, you think that much distraction can't let Pete play Pete and this is really Epstein? Smart people are very bold. Nigga playing right in front of our eyes. They shot Kennedy right in front of our eyes and played on us. They ran some motherfucking planes into the motherfucker and then came back and said we shot the other one down and we ain't even see that motherfucker, man. At this point, nigga, I think everybody playing. Yeah, I think that's Pete. I mean Epstein.
That's crazy.
You heard what the guard said? They seen the bag leaving before, man.
Yeah.
And then the guard had Googled something that night. I mean, come on, it's in plain sight, my nigga.
He's definitely still alive for sure.
That's him that Pete is him. I bet he won't take a DNA test, but nigga, they'll change the DNA. They'll go send somebody in and they some bad motherfuckers. Why? Because evil exists in high places. So you can't fathom what extent that they would go to seem right in the evil. Yeah, it ain't like the gangbanging nigga when he get mad and they use trickery and sorcery. We just use violence. They bring that when the rest don't work.
Charleston White on to something, bro. I mean, a lot of this stuff he's saying, obviously, just nonsense, like the globe and the no space thing. Like, come on, gang. Like, if there's no space, how you have the globe? If you don't believe in the flat Earth, you know what I'm saying? But all the other stuff you talking about, you know what I'm saying, about how they be tricking people, it's a lot of trickery. That's facts. You're not gonna push that past him. He know what he's talking about. He is a older man, a wiser man. He lived through different decades. He's seen different propaganda. So, you know what I'm saying? In some cases he is very, but he is a troll. So with that being said, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Appreciate y'all for watching this with your boy. At the end of the day, We just watch videos, Brody. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that bell notification that we drop. Peace.